Hey, coming up this weekend in Old Town Bay St. Louis, very special event going on June 5th and 6th. It's called the Wall to Wall Public Art Festival, and it's presented by the Arts of Hancock County. And I have three of the artists that are here in studio with me today. Marion Glaser, we have Andrew Switzer, and Steve Barney. How are you?
Doing great, Jim.
Well, good. We've got a lot of events going on that day. Steve, if you would, tell us a little bit about what's going to go on.
Yeah, so the Mississippi Arts Commission put out this call to do COVID-safe outdoor festivals, and we applied for this grant, a community engagement grant, and we're going to be painting murals on building facades all across Bay St. Louis. We'll be painting some breaker boxes for the city, trash receptacles. We've got live music, demonstrations. We're really putting on an art party.
Well, it looks like it. I mean, a lot of demos, hand-on activities at the festival all day this weekend, or both days this weekend. And Marion is working on one of the pieces of artwork that she's going to be presenting. Marion, how long have you been doing artwork?
I've been doing art probably, I'll say all my life, but when I came to Bay St. Louis, I really got into it.
Well, I mean, Bay St. Louis, Old Town Bay St. Louis, I mean, when you just walk around there, it's just very eclectic. I mean, it's just, it makes you want to become an artist, if not, because of all the old buildings and everything there. And there's so much wonderful things that are on display. Now, what are you working on right there?
This is a piece that I started at a festival last weekend. And yeah, I just wanted to continue working on it.
During the festival, Marion is actually going to be painting a giant map of the entire Old Town area with all the businesses located. So this is really a tie-in with the businesses, Shop South Mississippi. So here we have the opportunity to see this giant map. So instead of visitors having a tear-off map, they'll actually be able to take a picture of it with their phone, take a selfie with it. It's going to be gorgeous.
Oh, wow. Now, and where are you going to be painting that?
The Antique Maison.
It's right at the corner of 2nd and Main Street, right in the heart of Old Town Bay St. Louis.
Oh, wow. That's going to be really, really nice. Now, you're using acrylics over here today. Are there any others types of paints that you use? Or?
Yes, I love oil painting and charcoal drawing.
Oh, okay, okay. And you'd be showing some demonstrating. Maybe you'll get some other people also interested in that. Andrew, what are you working on here?
So this piece is going to be what I'm actually doing on the wall. It's going to be my second mural promoting love, peace, and unity. This one is the sign language spelling of the word love, then with the written English version behind it. It's going to be very bright, colorful, vibrant. It's about 15 feet long.
If you would pick it up and turn it around so that the camera can get a look at it there. But because I was looking at it upside down, I couldn't figure out what it was until I moved over to the back side of the table here and could see exactly what it is. So
you have each hand spelling out each letter of the word love, and then, like I said, the written version behind it, and then this will all be colorful patterns behind it. So now
you're using a pen.
Well, it's a paint marker. It's an acrylic paint marker. I primarily paint in acrylics, so this is just for these smaller spots and less messy.
What got you interested into doing artwork?
Graffiti, actually. A bunch of books, driving, seeing the trains, and then
now those are some. If you ever sit at a train stop.
Mobile art galleries.
And exactly, and see some of these train cars go by. There's some quite elaborate artwork on those things.
Right, and they're usually always bright and very bold, and that's kind of what I've taken into my style of artwork. So.
Okay, Steve, I'm going to step back here. I'm going to grab this piece here and bring it up here, if I could. And tell us a little bit about this piece here.
Well, so in Bay St. Louis, we have the Martin Luther King Jr. Park, where Marion has worked to develop a whole series of murals honoring local heroes. When Congressman John Lewis passed away, Marion and I took this as an opportunity to try to paint something in honor of Representative Lewis and Martin Luther King. So this is actually a copy of a giant mural that Marion and I collaborated on a few months ago.
Now, and you've already painted this in Bay St. Louis.
That's correct.
Now, where can this be seen?
This is at the MLK Park on Washington Street, and you'll see a whole wall of murals that Marion's painted at that park.
Now, with something like this, you know, on a wall, how long does it, I mean, I know you got to draw it out first. How long does it take to do this? I mean, first of all, how big is this mural down there?
Well, these are about 15 feet wide and 8 feet tall. You know, they're very, very large scale pieces. And, you know, we execute them over a 2-week period. We do this whole thing where we project the image at nighttime and trace it out. And, you know, the capstone is really going to be during that weekend of June 5th and 6th, where all the artists are finishing up these gorgeous murals. Now,
you mentioned that you projected at night.
Yeah.
I would imagine during the daytime, the light from the sun and everything can cause some distortion or whatever on the building, or kind of to where it might be hard to see that. So it's a lot easier to do this at night?
Just the tracing, just to kind of get the outlines.
Trace it out.
Yeah, because blocking it out, kind of gridding out a large scale, kind of going from this size to a big wall is a challenge, and so we use a projector to help us with that.
Ah, okay. So now there's also going to be music involved.
Yeah, so Shannon Williford, a blues legend, is going to be starting out, opening up, doing just a solo set. And then local favorites, the Dave Maley Band, are going to be playing on Saturday. And then Bo and Riley King going to put together a little trio on Sunday. So some of the Coast's best musicians are going to be playing while the art is happening.
Now, we got a couple of minutes left. So now there are going to be some demos, hand-on activities. I mean, will some of the artists maybe give some pointers, or some, you know, teach if somebody wants to, you know, take up painting? I mean, there's so much hidden talent here on the Gulf Coast.
Well, Jim, that's part of our mission, is to inspire the next generation of artists, right? So you get some young kids, see these professional artists working, put a paintbrush in their hand, let them try acrylic painting, let them try all different things going on, working with clay.
Get that PlayStation out of their hands for a while and
that's
do something,
right.
you know, creative.
That's right.
I mean, that's one of the things that, you know, I remember back when I was a kid that we didn't have all that stuff. Yes, right. I'm old. But and I did some oil painting for a while, and wouldn't say it turned out really well, but it had a calming effect on you, just to sit there and to play with it and everything, and it looked really good. Now, what are the hours is this going to be going on?
Okay, so the festival hours are 9 to 5 on Saturday, June 5th, and then on the 6th, kind of when church ends, from 12 to 4 we'll be going. But there's going to be activities going all weekend long, all across Hancock County.
Any cost to attend?
This is absolutely free and open to the public. All the costs for this event came from a grant from the Mississippi Arts Commission.
Right.
Then we actually had some local sponsors that help us with it.
That's awesome. Now, I want to say thank you to Marion, Andrew, Steve, for being here and promoting such a great event. It is coming up this weekend, the 5th and 6th, over in Bay St. Louis in the Old Town area. If you want to see some great artwork, go check it out this weekend at the Wall to Wall Festival.